Hey guys, I'm Sean, and I am an ARKaholic. And today, guys, we're going to be going for Griffins. But before we get into that, we got a few things to do here in the background. Firstly, I asked you guys in the last episode if I should go ahead and upgrade my tools, weapons, all that kind of stuff. Thank you for all your comments, guys. I'm going to be honest, I don't want this to be the entire focus for today's episode, so we might do a little bit of upgrading, but it's not going to take like 30, 40 minutes, let's put it that way. But first thing I wanted to do is I wanted to upgrade the cloth armor. Now, if you guys are curious how I was able to get this much fiber, it's actually really easy, guys. These right out here, I don't know what we kind of consider these plants, like cattails, I guess, or something. These give you some crazy numbers. Now, remember, guys, we're on a primitive metal sickle here. Watch the numbers fly. 3,000. Almost at 4,000. We just hit 4. Just hit 5. Just hit 6. 7,200 just by going through that. Now, mind you, we have this area, we have that area, we have that area over there. Yeah, they are kind of all over the place. So it makes it really easy. Plus, on top of that, we actually have some over here, too. So that is how I was able to just get a ton of fiber. And I'm hoping, I can only imagine, by adding all of this fiber in here, we should be able to at least upgrade the hat to max, right? We're going to focus on the hat first, because the hat just takes fiber. So we're going to see what the official number is if we just keep going here. Now, it doesn't actually tell us how much fiber is being used, but I guess we'll see kind of by the amount of storage that we have how quickly this stuff is going. 89, 94, 101, 107. And if you guys aren't cool with this, I completely understand, but at the same time, the way I look at it is, it's cloth armor, guys. I don't think we're really going to be using this too much. I'm really just curious what we're upgrading here with this. So we are getting cold and heat resistance with this. It's kind of crazy with the number that we're at right now. We're at 141. We're not really getting that much. Wait, so what's going up at this point? 141 is the max amount of armor. Is it just bringing up the cold and the heat resistance now, along with the durability? Oh, wow. So when is it going to basically... It's not even doing the durability anymore. It's just doing cold and heat. And we're getting 56.54 each time. 56.84. Look at that. 40 heat resistance, 11 cold resistance. I think I'm going to stop it here because I kind of want to see if we can do... I mean, look how much we have left. I think we should be able to do the entire thing, except for possibly these here, just because of the amount of hide that we have left. So let's see kind of what we can do here. If... When using the hide, let's kind of just go back and forth and see how far we can get this going. I don't expect it to go too much, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, we're actually getting into... I think once we hit 141, I'm kind of done. I don't think I really want to go ahead and... Okay, so that actually... Okay, so that's it. Now, can I upgrade this one or no? I can. Okay, so I was able to upgrade this. Boots are done, though. I can't upgrade them anymore. Okay, so we need more hide. So this is 100 armor with 9.1 cold resistance, 28 heat resistance, 303 durability. This one is 106 armor, 333 durability, 10 cold resistance, 28 heat resistance. We now have 141 armor, 434 durability, 11.5 cold, 40 heat resistance. We need a little bit of water before we continue here. And then let's just keep going with the pants. Screw it. We might as well just get everything to 141 at this point, right? But like I said, I don't think I'm going to do anything more after that because kind of the way I look at this is we could always just use this, right? There's something on here for resistance, isn't there? For armor? Increase armor. Increase durability. Increase coal resistance. I need fiber, hide, and pelt. And increase heat resistance is hide, organic poly, and fiber. I don't feel like I need this for cloth. I feel like doing it this way just makes the most sense. Just because of the resources needed at this point. Not gonna lie, I wish there was a quicker way to do this instead of having to drag over to upgrade here each time, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, let's see. Now, I'm curious. As the armor is going up, we're looking at 16.2 cold resistance, 31 heat, right? Is it just increasing the armor right now? Or is it increasing all of it? 16.7, 32.4. We have to remember that. 16.7, 32.4. 16.7, 32.4. 17.3, 33.4. Okay, so it is increasing everything. So I think once you hit that, like, 141 mark, where it basically doesn't increase the armor anymore, which should be right about here. Yes. You are increasing the cold and the heat, but you're kind of just getting cold and heat resistance at that point, which is fine. But I'm kind of curious, once we put on this armor, are we going to be able to survive here in the Highlands? Along, of course, with the amount of levels so far that we've put into Fortitude. Now, I know it's not a lot of levels or anything, but this cold resistance is just going to add up along with just our natural cold resistance from the stat. Yeah, this is actually starting to take a decent amount of fiber. I'm actually really surprised. I honestly thought we were going to have a lot of fiber left over, but now look at this. It's going down fast. And there we go, 141. So, right now, we have... I know, we're going to go through the armor one more time. Sorry, guys. So, for the shirt, we have 141 armor, 434 durability, 19 cold resistance, 37 heat resistance. For the pants, we have 140... Okay, so 141 and 434 are the... That's it. That's the max you can get. So, 141, 434, 19.4 cold, 36.3 heat, 11.5 cold, 40.8 heat, right now 10 and 28, and right now 9.1 and 28. And these I'll continue to upgrade in the future. But if we were to go ahead and put this armor on right now, let's kind of see what we're at. So right now we are at 112 armor, 256 cold, negative 40 heat. Let's kind of come out here too, just so the fire has nothing to do with it. We don't really get outside forces involved with this. Okay, so we are looking at 112 armor, 148 cold, 13 heat. Here we go. Okay, we are looking at 629 armor, 122 cold, 236 heat resistance. Wow. I can only imagine once we get to like the higher tiers of armor and stuff doing this. Oh my god, these numbers are going to be insane. But I think between episodes, guys, I am going to go ahead and kind of continue to upgrade this cloth armor, especially the ones that just need fiber, because I mean, I can get like 30,000 fiber in like 2 seconds here. Let's be honest. Plus, if we go ahead and upgrade this stuff, oh my god, we're going to be looking at crazy, crazy numbers. But guys, as you've seen, I have gotten a total of 2 character levels. I have not put those stats in. I wanted to do that with you guys, but I did mention that, hey, this would be happening, you know? So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's go ahead and kind of throw this stuff in here. But yeah, as you guys can see, we have 300, 600, 810 metal so far, and we have a lot more still cooking. I basically went to the cave up kind of that way where we used to have a previous base in a previous life, let's put it that way. So a lot of metal in there, and hopefully that respawns fairly quickly. Now, when it comes to tools specifically, I don't mind upgrading these tools. I think these tools are good. I think these we can just, if we have the materials, of course, I would like to go all the way up to Ascendant with these. The only issue is going to be the hide, of course, which means we are going to probably have to go out and kill a couple of things first. But I would like to get this fully upgraded to Ascendant, this fully upgraded to Ascendant, or, you know, at least upgraded across the board, period. Now, I think for right now, I'm not going to bother with that. I think that I'm just going to take the time between the episodes, just get a ton of hide, and then the next episode, we'll go ahead and upgrade our weapons specifically. Because again, I don't want this to take like 30 minutes just doing this part, right? So let me introduce you, let me introduce you to our brand new horse. I feel like every episode we start out with a brand new horse. Now, before, if you guys saw the name, do not mention in the comments, but take a look at this guy. We'll kind of do a nice little 360 here. What kind of name do you think I gave this creature? So it's got a little bit of... Mainly, it's going to be black with a little bit of white. That's kind of all the description I can give you, because that's kind of all this thing has. Well, I had a couple of names suggest, or a couple of name ideas for this one, right? I was thinking whoopie pie. I was thinking like chocolate cake, something like that. But instead, I went with Oreo. Yeah. So let me introduce you guys to Oreo. Now, Oreo's stats, and we'll go over these here. 2790 in health, that is 46 points. 2912 in stamp, that is 42 points. 764 in weight, which is 41 points. And 363 melee, which is 36 points. And this, of course, is with a 100% imprint. You guys are wondering, holy narcoberry over here. That is by taking Oreo through the same area here. These little cattails. These cattails are sick. I don't know if they're on any other map, but if they are, got to take advantage of them, honestly, in every map. They are absolutely insane. Now, we're going to go ahead and get that started here. Might as well go ahead and make, I don't know, how many do we have here? Only 473, no big deal. We'll get that started straight away. Now, we're probably going to get a level or two along the way doing that, but I am going to leave Oreo here because today, guys, we are going Griffin taming. Now, for Griffin taming, and I'm going to put those 2 levels into weight here, and we just got another level. So we will put that one into weight also, and now we are looking at level 46. Let's have a quick look at the engrams, just see what kind of we unlocked in that area between 43 and 46. Anything interesting that we should be aware of? Let's see, 46 is Carno, 45 is Arkalon, Dire Bear, Metal, Greenhouse, Gas Bag. No, this was 43. Okay, so nothing too crazy. That's fine. So, for Griffin taming, there's a couple things that I need to do beforehand. Now, first thing is we need to lighten up our load a little bit here. I am going to take the hide armor with us, but I'm curious to see how well this cloth armor is going to do now that it's kind of fully upgraded. So, we'll kind of throw things onto you that I feel like we'll need. Oh, you had a little bit of hide. Thank you. I'm going to probably just keep a little bit of meat on you, and we'll take that spoil meat. You're going to take this, and this, just in case. You are going to take this, and then we're probably going to need this, and we're probably going to need this, and then we'll go ahead and get a few more narcotics. Going to also need this, and we might as well take that too, and we'll see if that's going to work or not for us. The rest of the stuff I'll probably just store away at this point. We don't necessarily need that for today's episode. Let's go ahead and throw it onto Oreo, because why the heck not? Actually, let's throw this onto Oreo. Let's throw... We're going to need hide anyways, so might as well throw hide in here. And the rest of the stuff will go in the base. But yeah, honestly, I don't see myself needing the fur armor, so I think that's just going to stay here today. But let me know what you guys think. Should I go ahead and do the upgrades with the armors and stuff between the episodes, or is that something that you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments. If you guys want to see it, that's cool. I just want to know that beforehand before I go and start upgrading this stuff and whatever. The cloth one, though, I will be doing in the background since you guys have technically seen that already. But, all right. I think we are all kind of set to go here. No, we need more narcotics, which we'll take with us. And I'm going to probably take a decent amount of narcotics if I can. Probably like 200. I just want to see kind of weight-wise what we're doing here. Oh, that's right. All the narcotics are in here. Let's go ahead and grab you. Let's grab 200, and 200's fine. Yeah. If we always need more, it's fine. We can always kind of like fly back with the Pteranodon. Now, the biggest thing is the Pteranodon going to be able to fly with all this stuff? That's the big question. It can. Okay, we're actually not looking too bad. Actually, we're looking pretty good. Cool. Okay, so first thing, before we go, we need to make the trap. Now, the trap we are going to be making out of stone. Now, for the stone specifically, it's not too crazy of a trap. It's a trap, I believe, made by Captain Fat Dog. If I remember, I will make sure to link his video down in the description so you guys can check that out. It's a very simple trap. I will say, if you're ever looking for traps, take a look at his videos first. He is my go-to when it comes to traps. He just makes these, like, simple and easy traps. I mean, they are just incredibly easy to put together. If you guys have used his stuff before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Minimal amount of resources. It's effective. I've never had an issue with one of his traps. And, yeah, there's nobody else that I would look to for traps specifically. But let's start gathering some materials here. So we are going to need a little bit of stone. And probably before we leave this area, we'll go ahead and go back to base and kind of repair our stuff before we go. Just in case. Just in case. But let's get a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. Hopefully there's no bison around. That would be kind of awkward. Get a little bit of thatch. Should be another tree over here. All right. So getting started here. First thing I'm going to want to make for this trap is 3 of these. I'm trying to think. 1, 2, 3. Then I want to make 2 walls, which I can't do right now, so we'll do that here in a little bit. All right, 2 walls and 3 stone triangle roof corner pieces. I think that's it to make the trap. Again, guys, I'm just doing this all from memory, but let's have a quick look here. So, to kind of test this out, we're going to start by putting down 1 triangle foundation. We're going to drop it down a little bit. 2, 3. Then we're going to put these guys in. And I think for this, you put in the secret doorway. Secret doorway. Oh, there it was. There we go. Oops. Come on. Probably in first person, it's a little bit easier doing this. There we go. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, and the idea is you're going to take your Pteranodon. I don't think it works with an Argent. We can drop some of this stuff. We don't need all this. We drop, 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 and it's only 3 metal. I'm going to drop that too, especially since we're going to be going... Yeah, it's fine. I was going to say, we're going back to base, but it's not a big deal. The idea is that basically we're going to go ahead, take the Griffin. We're going to have the Griffin follow us. We should be able to come straight through here. Griffin gets trapped. We're going to kind of come on over, quickly do this, and then it is fully 100% trapped inside of the trap. Now, the reason why I also wanted to kind of do a little pre-design here is because of using the template hammer. So for some reason, in a previous life, I had issues with this template tool for this specifically. I don't know why. It just would not want to do it. Now, I believe we go into template tool, right? How do we do this again? Local. Now, if I want to... Okay, so how do I save the build? That's build. Create. Was I supposed to do this in this mode first? Like you build it first and then... No. There we go. Select all. Press. Single press. Select all. There we go. Cool. Okay. Damn it. All right, let's try it again with the template tool. Okay, select all. I'm going to press right trigger. It's going to basically select everything. We're going to press X for save mode. And then we're going to jump for joy, and we're going to put in Griffin trap. while my little pup is throwing a temper tantrum for God knows what reason. Okay, so we're going to accept. And now that it's saved, we should be able to... Nope, he just wanted to tell me that it was playtime and to pay attention to him. All right, so anyways, let's see how this works now. So if I go ahead and take this apart, I should be able to use the template tool to put it back together, right? Now, here's the thing. In a previous life, for some reason, this wouldn't actually work. If I go to Griffin Trap, see? So it's coming up red. Like it's saying that there's no snap point. So I'm wondering, is the reason for the no snap point... I want to see something, actually. We're going to do a quick little experiment here. If I delete this one, right? I think I know the reason, which is really silly if it's the case. We're going to rebuild this guy, but we are not... Oh, let's get rid of you. But we are not going to lower the foundations or anything. We're going to keep them as high as possible, and we're going to build it the same way. So again, the trapdoor's here. I'm wondering if this is the reason. If this is the reason, that is so silly. All right, so trap is now made. Let's use this again. We are going to select all. We are going to save Griffin Trap. Accept. We're going to pick these up, and we're going to try this again. I kind of think that that's the reason. I know that's kind of silly. No. It's just not... Okay. If you guys can let me know why that's a thing. Because if this was a stone structure, square foundations, this snaps. But with this, it's just not snapping. Very, very strange why there's no snap point for this, though. Okay. All right, well, we experimented. Just not going to work out right now. I think we're going to go ahead and put that level that we got into weight yet again. We are at 410 weight. But yeah, at this point, I think we are ready to head to the Griffins. Yeah. All right, we're a little encumbered, but we can still move a little bit. Actually, before we do that, there is one thing that I do want to show off over here. And by the way, if you guys are noticing a couple of more cuts here in this episode, that's because of the pup wanting attention. If it was up to him, guys, my schedule would literally be to wake up in the morning, let him out, give him some food, and then literally playtime. That's it. Playtime, giving him attention the entire day up till about like 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then he just gets this like, okay, it's my resting time. Everybody stay the fuck away from me. And he gives this look anytime we want to go over and like snuggle him or cuddle him during his quote unquote resting time. And it's so funny. And then after that, he'll get energized and he just goes nuts again. And that's pretty much his day. That would be my day if it was up to him. But anyways, the reason why I brought you guys over here is because we're starting to get Ovises to spawn in. And we're starting to get a lot of Ovises to spawn in, which is really interesting. So as you guys can see right here, we have an Arkology one. It's a level 95. It's got some kids. There is, I know it's a little foggy right now, but there's a female out there. I saw another Arkology one in the area. It's like a level 55. I think that's it right there. No, that's a bush. There's a 55 around here. I want to say this area, I've probably found 8 to 10 Ovises right now. And here's the cool thing. Yeah, they have kids. Which means, oh, speaking of which, there it is. Yeah, level 55 one, right? Yeah. Which means we might be able to get Ovises this early in the series, which would be absolutely freaking huge. I don't even know if I actually spotted you before. There's another one. Wow, okay. You're another 55. Interesting. Okay, so which one had kids? You had kids. Okay. So let's take a look first and see what your kids are. So you're right here. The kids usually lag behind a little bit. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So we got 2 male baby archaeology ovises. Okay, so they're both males, though. All right, we need to find a female. So that vanilla level 20, I think it was, right? You have a kid. Now, what is your kid? And where is your kid? All right. You're here. Like I said, they lag behind. There's your kid. It's a female. Okay. So here we go, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and kill you. I only have 1 bullet, which kind of stinks. I think... Here's the thing, though. If I hit you when you're mate boosted, I think they're all going to come in, right? Which I don't really want that. Can I just... No, because I'd have to kill the parent before I can claim and pick up the kid and all that kind of stuff. So, let's wait until you're not mate boosted anymore, and then we'll take a shot with this. And hopefully I can take you out in a shot or 2. Come on, get out of mate boost. Come on. Yeah, keep coming this way. Keep coming this way. Keep coming this way. The problem is we just have to see where the kid is. We got to have the kid in like a really good spot. I just don't want all these ovises coming after me, you know? You know what I could do, though? Wherever the kid is, I can bola the kid. Just so we know where it is at all times. And then we kill the parent. Yeah, here's the problem. The kid is so freaking small. We had a nice angle on it before where we were able to see it. Okay, so the baby's in here. Oh, God. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Cool. Go, 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 go. Okay, where's the kid? 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 There we go. Okay, cool. So you stay here for a second. You harvest. Okay. Pick up. And bring it back to base. Here we go. Okay, cool. Let me just drop the pelt. And we should be good. Okay, cool. Okay, that worked out a lot better than I thought. Okay. Now we're just going to have to rinse and repeat again in order to get the other kid. And we just need 1 male, which kind of stinks because we're going to have 2 babies to kill. I mean, 2 babies because we have to kill the parent. But it is what it is. All right. Let's hope that Shrike doesn't get territorial or anything like that. With my flyer being like around the baby. Okay, you should be good. You should be at 10% at that point. So then you can start going off of that. Okay. So even with full cloth armor, at 122 cold resistance, we are still ice cubing. Interesting. And I'm going to be honest, I don't really see us, even if we increase the other 2, I don't really see us getting to a point where we're not going to be ice cubing, you know? All right. Now, the way we need to do this is just... Just claim one of the kids. Doesn't matter. Claim one of the kids. Claim one of them kids. Nope. Claim. 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 Oh my god. I'm like clicking Y like 100 times. God. Come on. Thank you. All right. Unfortunately, the other kid... I don't see it running around or anything. So that kid's just going to... Yeah. That stinks. I was kind of hoping we can get both, but... And we're going to drop the pelt again. And there we go. All right. Wait, did I not pick you up? Oh, whoops. There we go. All right. Let's get you back to base. Start getting you raised. I'm not going to worry about imprints or anything like that. Pretty much, guys, we have a male and a female. So in the future, mutton is not a problem for us. That is huge. That is freaking huge. Uh-oh. He is not right here. Because it's not letting me whistle him or anything. Okay. So let's look at this and see where he's supposed to be. Okay. So it does show him there. All right. Well, I'm going to log out of the game real quick. Log back in. Hopefully that fixes it. We'll see what happens. You know, it'd be really bad. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, so it's fixed. I was going to say, imagine I couldn't get in its inventory because with the babies, you had to, like, passively feed them veggie cakes and stuff like that in order to raise them, like the ARKology versions. That would have been so bad. Okay, well, regardless, we are good to go at this point. We have our trap. We have our narcotics. We have some hide just in case. And, of course, we have all this mutton, and this is going to be able to tame those griffins. So, let's head over to the area that I've had a lot of success with in the past. I do see... Oh, God, there's 2 green drops coming down. All right, maybe we're going for some green drops first. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Wow. Okay. I'm... Shoot. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do need that. Shoot. Here's the problem. I don't need that. We know that. And I don't need that. I do want these saddles, though. Damn it. And I know the Pteranodon's not going to be able to hold this. All right. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to throw them out. I probably shouldn't even be looking at drops, if I'm going to be honest, because what if we end up with something over there that I want? Is there something else weighing us down? Like, why are we... Oh, I didn't need to... Oh, okay. No. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. We're a little heavy, but that's okay. We do have a couple levels on the Pteranodon, so we could go ahead and pump some in, but I don't think it's going to be enough to be able to even hold one of those saddles. Ah, that stinks. All right, let's move on to this one, and we'll see what we get. All right. Well, with this one, I had to do a little bit of trickery to be able to get to it. Whoa. Okay, I'm definitely taking that. But let's see. We have a total of 7 levels. Maybe we just put all 7 into weight. I would love to put some into stam right now, but I think we need to think about this. 270 weight should be more than enough, if I'm going to be honest. And then, yeah, we go a little bit into stam. Okay. But yeah, no, that is a really good Ascendant fur cloth. Yeah, 193. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so maybe green drops are worth it. At least on Ragnarok, they seem to be worth it. We are potentially about to be in a very bad situation. So I'm out of stam. And I do see some Microraptors. So, okay, let's get the heck out. Go, 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 go. Just get up in the air. Okay. Woo. All right, and here we are. I feel like traditionally there's at least a Griffin over here, right? By the way, guys, we're near the Green Knob, if you guys were curious. There's always a lot of Griffins in this area, so let's see what we can find. Like I said, usually there's one right there. I'm pretty sure that's a Griffin. Okay, that's a 95. Not bad. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say that, yeah, there probably is a Griffin we're going to tame in the area. So let's just go ahead and set up the trap now, right? But yeah, I think we can go ahead and just set the trap up, like, right over here. We should be looking pretty good. So let's get started here. We're going to drop this down a bit to about there, I'd say. 2, 3. We're going to put in our 2 walls here. We're going to do the secret doors. Oops. Let's make sure we get that secret door in the right spot. There we go. And then 1, 2, and 3. There we go. There's the trap. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. Let's go out there and see what we can find. But yeah, this area just seems to always have a ton of Griffins. So I'm really hoping that we do find something. Worst case, we pick up the trap, we go to a different spot. But we saw a 95 over here. Now, is there a second one over here? That's got to be the 95, right? That's the 95. Okay. What was that sound? Oh, okay, it's a stego. But yeah, let's see. What do we have down here? There's a Griffin. There's a Griffin. Okay. Okay, wait a second. Did I read that right? Okay, so male Griffin 20. Female arcology. Oh my god, they have an arcology of this too? Jesus. Okay, well, here we go. We're starting off with a 150. Not too shabby. Follow me, dude. Let's go. Hopefully I got enough stam to get there, because if I don't, this is going to be really awkward. Are you following me? You are. Okay. And you hit me for 41. Got to keep that in mind. Can't take too much damage here. Yeah, give it a second to catch up, and then we'll kind of speed up a little bit again. And we'll kind of rinse and repeat here. Oh, God, we're actually pretty far out from the trap. Oh, I don't want that other Griffin getting involved. Come on, where'd you go? Shoot. All right, well, there's the 150. Okay. But yeah, this is kind of how we're going to play it. Once we get hit, we kind of go quickly a little bit, slow down, let it catch up, hit us again. Just keep that aggro going. Okay. Here we go. We're getting pretty close to the trap here. All right. Now we'll take things a little bit slower, come through here, and there we go. Let's make sure we're on passive. It might hit us. Yeah. All right, but there we go. What's going to be better, actually? Would the Ascendant Bow be better or the crossbow? Okay. Now, I know we only have 16. Okay. Let's go into our inventory real quick. Start making some more arrows. We can make 140. Let's do like 70. Okay, so that's a headshot. 91. $91 versus 52. Interesting. So yeah, I don't actually know what's better then. Like, this does more damage, but does the crossbow do more torpor? I don't want to screw this up. I guess we'll kind of switch back and forth. And I know we're not really doing this the best way. You're supposed to wait about 5 seconds per shot, just so that torpor builds up. Why did that Pteranodon run away? Okay, are we good? We're good on this bridge, right? There's nothing going on here. I think we're okay. Oh, I missed him. All right. Now, are you... I don't think you're running away. I mean, you could be. I just want to make sure I don't hit the wing on that flap back. Yeah, I don't think it's actually... I don't know. I don't know if it's running or not. I feel like once it starts being on the run... Oh, I missed it. Yeah, I'm not getting headshots now. The wings will start flapping a little bit faster because it's trying to run away, right? Okay, I think it's possibly on the run. Yeah, see, the wings are starting to move a little bit faster. I don't know. It's a little tough to tell what's kind of going on here. But I really hope we can get this thing knocked out. I'm just looking at the wings. How much torpor do these guys have? I feel like it's got to be getting somewhat close, only because it's not attacking me. I'm just going to keep using the crossbow. I'm just a little bit worried about that 91 damage. But I don't know. If you have a higher melee weapon or higher damage weapon, I assume you do more torpor. It's out. All right. So how much health did you have? Oh, you actually had a decent amount of health left. Oh, wow. You had 38 points into health. That's why. Wow. Okay. So there we go, guys. I'm going to pick up the trap because I want to look around a little bit more. I want to see if we can find another one. That'd be great if we could find a second one, right? But we're going to leave you right here. I don't believe I need to put anything on you. I think it's just mutton at that point. Now, the next trap I'm going to set up here. I don't think griffins will attack each other. Because my idea is if we can potentially get... Let's just say we find 3, right? In a perfect world, we find 3 of them that ultimately we end up taming. We'll have one over there, one in the middle, and one over on that side of the bridge. That's kind of the idea I'm going with. I don't think we're going to find 3. If I can find 2, though, that would be great. If I can go ahead and possibly do some breeding, that'd be sick. But yeah, let's go out and see what else we can find. But yeah, that is a huge, huge find. 38 points into health. Oh my God. That could be a 50-pointer. That's crazy. That could be even better than 50. Oh my God. This thing could be really sick. All right. Another Griffin right there. Oh, my God. All right, so we got a 140 female. We got a Griffin out here. A 55 female. We got a couple more Griffins over there. Just need to watch my stam right now. Please, one of you guys be something good. 55. All right, we got to wait a second. Let's just land right here. Let's get our stam back. I just need a male. I really wish that 140 was a male. Oops. All right, get back on this rock. Nope. Get back on the rock. Thank you. Oh, we can actually see them from here, maybe. 60 female, 55 male. Unknown. I think there's another one over there, though, too. So, yeah, you're the 140 female. Okay. So, let's see here. We got, let's check these again. 55 male, 60 female, and there's one out here. There's two out here. Okay. What about the calm one, 55? And then what about the aggressive one going in that direction, 25? Shoot. All right. And what level are you? Have we checked you yet? 145 male. Wow. Okay. Sweet. We're in business. Let's go, 145. Follow me. Let's go. I don't care what you're hitting me at. Well, actually, I probably should care. What are you hitting? The other one was 41. 42. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're going to slowly get you to the trap. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Guys, we're going to be able to breed. That's awesome. All right, how much mutton do I have left? Oh, we got plenty of mutton. We got plenty of time. No, 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 no. Get back here. Get back here. There we go. All right, let's get you back on track. Gonna be honest, I probably shouldn't have experimented using the bow right now since we kind of need a male for breeding. But no going back now. And it's out. And the pup is barking. All right. Let's have a look here. Let's pick up everything. And let's check out your stats. All right, so you ended up with 25 points into melee, 15 points into weight. You are not going to be a weight one for us. Now you over here, you have 21 points and 29 points. Okay. 15 into stam. Yeah, there's like one stat that they just do not have. What was your stam? 22 points. Okay, so yeah, it kind of seems like they just have one stat that they're not good at, and the other one kind of, you know, helps it out in that sense, right? All right, let's go ahead and put all this stuff away. I believe we need a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 11 for a 150, but we'll see what happens here. If we need a few more, I mean, we're right here. Maybe I should get one more just in case. Just in case, you know. That'll be 12. I don't think I actually grabbed it, did I? No. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just one. Oh, wow. These guys are going to need a while. You're only at 48%. That's crazy. Okay. Now, do we want to go for that 140? If we do, it is a female, we would be setting up the trap over here. I think as long as we keep the mutton on the pteranodon, we should be okay. I mean, I guess what's the worst that can happen? I think we'll be okay. So yeah, let's give it a shot. All right, and we got ourselves a level. I guess we're going to go ahead and put that again into weight. We are at level 48, and we are at 420 in weight. Wow, okay, cool. Where was that 140? I'm pretty sure it was like right over here, right? My biggest worry is because the one Griffin is a... Is it you? 140, cool. Because the male Griffin is a regular Griffin, and this is an archaeology Griffin, is it going to aggro and fight? Well, level 55. I don't think it will. Because then they would just be fighting themselves, like, out in the environment, right? So I think they'll be okay with each other. Yeah, follow me. Come on. Let's go. All right, you hit for 40. So we're all kind of around the same area here. But I need to make sure... No. I need to make sure that you kind of stick with me and don't run after anything else. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. Yeah, I think you're aggro to me now. Yes, you are. Cool. Okay, let's go. Now, I don't think we're going to get a perfect tame with any of these. I think with mutton, we'll lose a level. But it's better than using prime. Prime, I think we would lose like 4 or 5 levels with each of these. And of course, kibble would be the best, but... Now, talking about the grinder for a second here. Oh, wow, there's a Griffin underneath us? What level are you? 95, wow, okay. That's a bit concerning. Not gonna lie. Oh, what happened? Yeah, it's a bit concerning having a 95 right there. Because, especially when I'm knocking these guys out, that thing could aggro. Hurry up. Yeah, I'm gonna put you like right here. And let's begin taming this one. Is that all we have left? 19 arrows, that's it? On top of the 42? We might not be able to knock this out, guys. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go with my gut. I guess we could make more arrows. But I'm going to go out on a limb. By the way, before we do anything, you're not mate boosted. Okay. We need to get headshots every time in order for this to potentially work. All right, we're at 16 shots left here. I do feel like we're getting pretty close, though, so I'm kind of spacing the shots out if I can. But, oh, and I missed. Shoot. But yeah, now I'm kind of spreading them out by like 5 seconds. All right. Final 5 shots. All right, one for good luck. Oh my God. Okay, your health was pretty low. Look at that stam, 32 points. They all have a really good stat. That's going to be awesome. Okay, awesome. All right, let's go ahead and check on the other Griffins first. Yeah, there's plenty of mutton left in you. But it's going to be one of those things that I'm going to want to kind of transfer this stuff real quick over to the Griffins. Now, you should have about 3 pieces left. 3 pieces left. Cool. Okay, and how much time? Yeah, 17 minutes. Okay, that's okay. Have a little bit of food. Get that off the screen. Wow. Yeah, no, we did that perfectly. 1 arrow left. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. Okay, that was actually perfect timing. So I've been just kind of out in the living room. We're not going to worry about that. I was just kind of hanging out in the living room with the pup, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead and check up on things, and... well, the Griffin's tamed. And it's all the way down there, but it's tamed. All right, come here, buddy. All right, let's take a look at your stats. Come here. All right, just got to worry about that other Griffin in the area. All right, ended up as a 223, which I kind of knew we were going to lose a level or two. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Nice. It's kind of interesting that even in this region, we're not technically in the snow. I know we're kind of on the border, but like... but we are, in fact, getting a little bit of snowfall here. That's interesting. But... I'm just looking at the trees. I don't know. That just looks fallish to me. And it could just be the design of the tree or something like that. I don't really know. But let's have a quick look at your stat. What? Okay. 7762 in health, which is 54 points. 29 points into stam, 551. 492 in weight, which is 38 points. And 225 melee, which is 32 points. What? If each of them can have a really high specialized stat... guys, we're looking really good. And there we go, guys. All 3 Griffins are officially tamed. And by the way, guys, the 2 Griffins ended up being inside of the mesh. Yeah, still an issue in the game. Really, really upsetting. Hopefully that gets fixed soon. But I did have to go back over to the Highlands with the 150 Griffin in order to get another Ovis because, yeah, we were getting really close to spoiling times, and I was really worried that I wasn't actually going to be able to tame these 2. But we got it done. Let's go ahead and look at the stats, and we're going to start with the 150, which I know we already went over, but just as a recap, we have 7762 in health, that is 54 points, 551 stam, that is 29 points, 492 in weight, which is 38 points, and 225 melee, which is 32 points. Now, moving on to the second Griffin, this is our vanilla Griffin. This is our only male out of the group. This one ended up having some pretty good stats too. So we have, if I can get the clicker right here, thank you, 7197 in health, which is 47 points, 585 in stam, which is 32 points, 408 in weight, which is 23 points, and 274 melee, which is 41 points. I'm going to be honest, it's really upsetting that a lot of the points went into the health and everything, especially since we got a really good health one. I would have loved to see those stats potentially get moved into other categories, but it is what it is at the end of the day. And finally, we have our Arcology Griffin. I'll admit, guys, I haven't looked at this one yet. I literally just took it out of the mesh, so we're going to be checking this in real time here. Here we go. So we are looking at, wow, okay, 4649. Okay, so we have to kind of just hang out here. I didn't realize it doesn't have a level or anything. So we'll kind of just keep the clicker there just so we can see. 4649 in health, which is 31 points. 798 in stam, which is 51 points. 453 weight, which is 31 points. And 209 melee, which is 29 points. So clearly you're the stam one. Clearly you're the health one. What's your weight? 38 points into weight. Not too bad either. And clearly, you're the melee one at 41 points. Wow. This is going to be a solid Griffin. The worst stat is going to be the weight, but with 38 points into weight, that's really not that bad if I'm going to be honest. But okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and take all these Griffins home. And when I bring you guys back, we're going to have our perfect Griffin. Oh, man, I'm so excited to see what this thing turns out as. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm sorry, what? Do these not breed with each other? They do over here. Why not here? Oh, no. Really? Oh. Well. That kind of puts a little damper on things. Okay, one second. What about you guys? You guys breed. We know they breed. Oh, this apparently, I guess, isn't a thing yet with the mod. No. All right, well, unfortunately, guys, I guess that's kind of where we're going to wrap it up for right now. We have some really good Griffins here, and I'm hoping that all I need to do is kind of turn off the game, and there'll be an update waiting. But we'll see what happens. If not, maybe I'll go ahead and reach out to the developer of the mod or something just to let them know. They probably, I assume they have to know about it already, right? But I don't know. Hopefully there's a fix in the future. Hopefully there's a fix that, yeah, I could take care of now. And in the next episode, you guys will see the brand new Griffin. But I think next episode, guys, because we do have potentially Griffins at this point, and potentially a full-breeded one, hopefully, fingers crossed, we do have our Ovises over here for mutton. And because I can have them just basically produce a crap ton of kids and basically just kill the kids for pelt, maybe next episode we do some upgrading. And maybe we go ahead and also make some cryopods, because I think we're also at that point, right? Is it 43 or 51? I always forget which level cryopods is. Let's see. It's not 43. It's probably 51. It's not 51. Where are cryopods? Cryopods. Okay, so cryopods are at level 50. Okay. Most likely, guys, I'm going to have to gather some resources between episodes because I do want to go ahead and get myself all up to max, at least with these, up to 141 for each category. I don't know where the shirt is now, though. Where the heck did the shirt go? Oh, did I put on the Pteranodon when I got back? I did. Okay. And then at that point, maybe I'll just keep going and just keep getting it higher and higher. Maybe we can get to a point where cloth will actually be able to withstand the Highlands cold temperatures. We'll have to see what happens. I will admit, guys, when I got back to base here, or at least around this area, I did notice that it was a little more green here. So maybe, yeah, it might just have to do with the specific region in the game, which kind of stinks. I do kind of secretly think that they might be working on seasonal stuff in the background. I don't know. I think that'd be really cool if they were kind of keeping it hush-hush and everything, but I guess we never know, guys. But that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Next episode, like I said, is going to be cryopods and upgrades. Certainly sounds like a country song. I don't know about you, but cryopods and upgrades. Yeah, that's going to wrap this one up, though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That Ichthyornis is going to come in and attack, so I'm going to put everybody onto passive, and I will see you all in the next one.